Hi guys, my name is Tosin. Welcome to my channel. If you're just coming here for the first time, I do mostly vlogs, lifestyle, inspiration here and there, makeup, and other things, maybe fashion, who knows. Okay, so please subscribe and share this video if you enjoy. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's meet our guest. This beautiful girl right here is Keyukemi. Right?
Yes. Yes. You tried. You pronounced it almost correctly.
I tried. Okay, so you guys, as you have seen from the topic of this video, we have like things to discuss. So we're not even going to try to waste your time with so many injuries. Let's just get right into it, right? I was going to introduce herself to you guys.
Okay, so I'm Keyukemi. Everybody just calls me Keyu. What do I do? So I'm a baby software engineer. All right, I'm working towards becoming a software engineer. Currently, I work in products. I still have a small startup that I'm building called DigiLaw. Then what else? Tosin, what else?
She's trying to find girl living her best life, evolving. That's in summary, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already know what I was gonna say. You already know who I am. Like all those musicians.
Yes,
That they're like, you know who I be.
You know who I am.
Anyway, so my name is Tosin. I am a baby lawyer. I literally just finished law school like 2 months ago or something. And presently I do makeup and I do YouTube and I do digital marketing. So yeah, I'm brand strategy. So those are the major things I'm into now.
Yes. Should you tell a story or should I?
I tell your side.
Tell my side of the story. Okay, so like me and Tosi went to uni together.
Yep.
We went to uni, Obafemi Awolowo University. And we studied law.
Yeah.
And Tosi is one of those people I used to look out from afar, because from like part one, she was already like into the whole business thing, makeup artists everywhere. I was like, I thought we were all here to study and to be good students. By part two, I joined the train anyways.
I swear.
I joined the train. Everybody just went to be for their corner.
Honestly.
And we used to like relate on just a normal level, business
tax club level.
tax club. Then we're in tax club together.
Yeah.
I think were you in ADR? Were you in ADR?
No. Just
Okay, so
tax
you're
club.
not in ADR. But we're in tax club together, and then at some point we had to do like the recruitment thing for
Yes, we did recruitment for together for tax club.
tax club.
Yeah.
And then luckily we got paired together for our final year project. And
the
then
best supervisor ever.
Like, ever. That was best. As I don't think that they could have given me a better
honestly,
supervisor.
Dr. Rufo, God bless you, sir, wherever you are.
Wherever you are. and so we had to look out for each other. This guy's around. Don't come out for me too.
Yeah.
This guy's around. And so that's how we got pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was project. So.
Yeah, it was project and tax club. And then after, one thing that bonded us again was, I think we were just talking one time and we were talking about law school. We were just like, we don't want to go to law school. Like, so my partner. You know, the funny thing is, like, as at then, it seemed like such a negative thing to say. Like, I didn't feel comfortable saying it to a lot of people. Do you get? Like, people would jokingly say things like, "Oh, are you sure you're even going to this?" But then I didn't like want to say it because it felt like if I say it,
People will be like, oh my God,
what a failure!
you are a failure. You are a failure.
You are not a completer of whatever you start, and you should be shamed for it. So like,
Okay,
then
so by the time we're rounding up our program, in uni, I was like, I'd already started contemplating what I was going to do after. So I was like, okay, let me first get a job, because law school was like, we're going to meet like 8-9 months.
yes,
Before we're
that
going
weight
to-
was a big thing.
we're
Yeah,
going to, and I was like, I can't be broke. I can't be poor, and I cannot sit down in Ife because there's nothing anymore for me in Ife. So I took a first leap of faith. I applied for a job in Lagos, and I got the job. Like, I think I applied for my first job, and I got the first job I applied for.
wow.
It was a miracle. Let's call it a miracle.
Because
But people usually hustle. I heard that people hustle for jobs. So it was an executive assistant in a company, and then I started working there. So during that time, and before that time, I've been telling friends that, see guys, because I ran a business in school, I was into catering. So I was like, why don't I just face business? Because it looks like business is my thing. Like, and then I was also writing, and that was when I was getting introduced into the whole tech world. So I was writing, I was like, why don't I just face this life of writing, running a business? And because this law school thing is not for me. I already looked at it that, first of all, I looked at the cost. because to be very honest, it's not like my family is very boxed up like that. And I looked at what going to law school was going to do to our financials as a family. And that was my reason at first, that I don't think I want to even do this to my parents now. That I'd rather wait until I have money and maybe just sponsor myself.
Yeah.
Do you get? Because my brothers are still there. They still have to go to uni too. They have to pay school fees. I was like, do I really want to? Because I already calculated all the costs. And then while I was working, the more I worked, the more I got exposed to that, I was like, do I really want to do this? Because I was enjoying what I was doing at that company, at least as at that time. I was enjoying what I was doing. I was like, I could actually work in consulting.
Yeah.
And I don't need to be a lawyer to work in consulting. So my first thing was I wanted to be a consultant. So I said, let me just. So I tried that life for a while. I worked there for like I think 6 months. It was great. The people are awesome. Till today, they are still my friends. I still gist to them and talk to them. But after that, I just knew that okay, no, this is like I just knew that going to law school is not for me. But it was really, really difficult because people when you now tell, I remember telling people there, the person I was living with, because Lagos is a ghetto. You cannot just come and rent a house. So I was staying with someone, and then he was he's a lawyer. So and now he was not like that. I told him I'm not going to law school. Like, no, you must go. But I know how older lawyers are, and they'll be like, they talk about how law is like the best thing since fresh bread or something. Like as if there's no other things. He's like, no, you must go. You have to finish it. And in my mind, I'm like, I finished uni. At least they gave me my certificate. Duh. Like, no, you have to finish. I said, I finished. What else do you want me to do? I was like, no, I have to go. And so then I was still contemplating. I remember making a YouTube video there.
Yes.
That why I did not go to law school. I made a YouTube video. But
I
have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel.
The YouTuber. I think I'll attach a link to this video so you guys can see it. Yeah.
So yeah, I did that too. And I'll still say, okay, maybe I will go later. So I was still on the fence about that. I will go later. But yeah, those are my reasons.
Yeah.
And eventually I just said, you know what, I'm not doing this. This is not what I want.
Yeah.
And there's no point wasting my time going to go and sit down in a place I don't want to be for 1 year and suffering.
Yeah. Yo. Alright, so my own reasons for not wanting to go to law school were basically because I didn't feel like I was going to do law. I think my major reason was I felt like I was old. Like, I've spent so many years in OA already, and I don't think I'm going to do law. So why do I have to give up 1 extra year again? Like, I've already spent like 8 years or something, pre-degree, strikes and all. I'm like, yo, I don't think I want to go and sit down doing 1 year of something that I will not be using, because I was pretty certain I will not be using it. And how was I certain? I done internships, and I was just like, yeah, I don't think this is for me. I didn't want to do law, so I'm like, why should I? A whole year put into my business bring a lot of dividends for me. Do you get? Because I've done business with school for so long. I've never done it alone.
And then they were saying that when you go to law school, you have to quit everything.
God bless you.
Like that. And I was like, that was it for me. Like, me,
they're like,
I will not do
you
something
can't
else.
Combine. You can. I'm like, yo, you guys, where do you think I get money from? I said, how am I supposed to feel? Like, it was so much thought.
And you can't cook, so you have
can't
to keep
cook.
buying food.
You have to. We're going to talk about maybe not now. Maybe I should do another video for that. I lost the experience properly, because I'm still suffering some of the aftermath of Bayelsa Law School up till now.
Trauma.
Yo, like up till today. So yeah, those were basically my reasons. You guys, okay? So the gist is, I think for my father, I was kind of skeptical to tell him, because I was originally in science class. And I fought to be in art class. I literally took my locker. My father came to school, reported me to the principal. The guidance and counseling person called me, counseled me. I said, no, I want to be a lawyer. Then I'll not come back after a few years and say that. And that. Okay, so first of all, we're Nigerians. You guys say all these jokes about African parents. It is true. So how did they react to you saying you don't want to go to law school? Like, our lawyer, our barrister.
So first of all, I just like to say that my parents are quite unique. Shout out, Dad, Mom, you probably watch this video because you are my best supporters, you know. And my parents, they support you. My parents are the kind of person that they'll ask you, what do you want? And you say, oh, this is what you want. And they say, is that what you want? Is that what will make you happy? Okay, go on. For example, my younger brother is a digital artist. He just draws.
You guys, he's really talented. They say, wait, I have to insert a picture or something so you can see maybe his Instagram page.
He does comics. That's what my brother does. And that's what he wanted to do. My dad said, you know what, okay, fine. But I did paid for an artist to teach him properly how to draw for a while. Then later paid for graphics classes so he could learn graphics. Then later Then at some point, I had to give him my laptop. That kind of thing. So my parents
Yeah.
are those kind. I'm just trying to explain that those kind of people. So when I said I didn't want to go to law school, now the truth is that it's not as if they just took it in good faith. My mom was pretty hot. She was looking forward to being called Mama Lawyer. Do you get? The woman was really looking forward to it. Like, hey, my baby girl is a lawyer.
Yes.
But I had to tell her that. I had to explain to her. I said, let us look at, first of all, let's look at the economics of it. The probability of me getting a really good job that will pay you well, that will give me money to send you to Dubai in the next 2 to 3 years as a lawyer is really low. Agreement was 1 year, that I should take 1 year off and go and do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So during that 1 year, yes, and I said, okay, I'll use that 1 year for NYC. So when everybody else was doing whatever they were doing in their class, I went to and NYC was really good for me because it really helped me. It was that 1 year.
Akure.
Yes, I went to Akure. So that was the 1 year I was in Akure.
Yeah.
So that was the 1 year that I was able to put things in perspective for me as to like agreeing and accepting with myself that this is what I want. So my dad is the best. He just said, if that's what you want, go for it. What do you need from me? What can I help with? I told him, okay, I want to go to Akure. Okay, blah blah blah. I said, okay, that you pay my rent. I was in an IT company there, and that was when my journey started with software development.
Okay.
So yeah, but my parents were really lovely about it. But the truth is that a couple of people have asked me that, how do I tell my parents? And this is what I say to them: that, see, first things first, if you really want to do this, you have to have like some form of financial stability. So if you are going to be a burden to your parents, they will tell you that you are being silly, that I'm Kuku the one paying your rent, I'm paying your fee, you want to go and do whatever you like. No, you will do what I want. But because I had a bit more financial independence,
business,
I had worked
from school,
I had work
experience.
exactly. So I had money. So even if my daddy said, no, you must go, I'll say, okay, I have my money, I'll go and sit down.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say. So a bit of financial independence makes it easier for them to like
Take you
take you
seriously,
seriously.
because you have to come correct. Like, you cannot just confirming adult decisions when you cannot make adult moves.
Exactly, you cannot make adults for me, adults.
Okay, so for me, my sister, when she worked in, when she was working in KPMG, she had contacts with like lots of people who studied law and were now working full time in KPMG, like doing totally different work, like literally not even in legal department or anything. So I think for her it was already like, and then my family too, very supportive, very, very supportive. Like, my mom posts everything. My mom posts everything, like she'll repost, even though I don't always check her status, like, but she'll repost, she'll comment and stuff like that. Do you get? So I think the only problem I had would have been my dad, because I never even told him that, okay, I'm not thinking of going to law school. Like, I didn't get that far. But with my siblings and my mom, like, it was like, okay, no problem kind of situation. Do you understand? Like, they were like, my sibling, one of my sisters was particularly like saying that you don't have to. She kept saying that she would rather I do an MBA or do like a master's degree with that 1 year than do law. That because I don't want to use it. And that she has seen a lot of people that they don't want to do law. Even those that wanted to do law, they didn't get opportunities in law eventually. And so they had to go to other things. I said I wasn't going. I think the only problem I had was my father.
Yes.
And thank God, well, I mean, I didn't get to that point, so I don't know how you would have reacted to it. But like, I don't know. I'm not trying to encourage anybody to be a stubborn child, but I've tried my father in the past, so and I'm still standing. You guys, okay? So the gist is, I think for my father, I was kind of skeptical to tell him because I was originally in science class, and I fought to be in art class. I literally like took my locker. My father came to school, reported me to the principal. The guidance and counseling person called me, counseled me. I said, no, I want to be a lawyer. Then I'll not come back after a few years and say that.
And that's the irony. See, I fought to be in law too.
Yes, I fought.
Because originally, when I came to OAU, I was posted to international relations.
I got English too initially. I did pre-degree. I said I must get law.
So I did that, and then. But when I got in, something was happening in international relations, so I couldn't stay there. So I had to move to another department. So I went to law. I sat down in front of the dean's office. I said, sir, you have to take me.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Guys.
I sat down there. I said, you have to take me. So it's very odd that something that I fought so hard to get, after 5 years, I said, I'm not doing it.
I never really told my dad. Let me not lie to people. I'm not telling man. But then I told my mom and told my siblings, and I had a go girl. And I think it's because of giving results. Do you understand? Like, over time, they are
shown that you can take care of yourself.
Yeah, I could take care of myself, and like I was doing okay for where I was and the facilities available to me.
Mhm.
Like, you didn't go to law school. I went to law school. So how did you feel not going to law school?
Okay, so I may say some things that some people may not like here. Some people, but I will just say them anyways. So at first, it was really scary because, like, you know, when you're doing something that you've not seen anybody that has done it, there's nobody to talk to. There's no reference points. Do you get? I remember speaking to, I don't know if you know Winner.
Yes.
At first, Winner didn't go. Then by the time I was speaking to Winner, she was already planning on going. So I know I told you that I was going to do 1 year off first. So I spoke to Winner. Winner was like, if you don't want to go, don't go. They are forcing me to go, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just saying that, let me to just go. So I felt very scared. It was really scary because I kept telling myself, am I really making the best plan for myself? Because, you know, the way the world is, you got to have a plan B.
Yo, especially if you're in Nigeria.
In Nigeria.
Nigerian,
But
in
me, I was saying, you know what? Them the consequences. No plan B. Drop everything and just go. And that was what I was going to do. And that was what I was planning to do. And so it was really, really scary. But when I went to NYC, yeah, gave me a bit of insulation. So it didn't really feel like anything was happening because I was doing some activities. I was moving with my life. I was doing NYC, which is something I would have done eventually, even if I went to law school. So it was easier for me to like manage it mentally that at least I'm getting something done. But by the time I was finishing NYC, I was like, hey. And that was when, I think that was when we were supposed to resume law school. Yeah, we were supposed to resume law school. And just when I was finishing NYC, I'm trying to remember if I'm correct, but I can't because everything is fuzzy in my head right now. But and then when I saw everybody going to in campus, and you guys were, no, you guys resumed I resumed NYC December 2019.
We resumed February
2020. So I knew that there was no going back for me. That if I was going to go to law school, I had to go with the next set. Then COVID came.
And spoiled things again.
And scattered everything. And so, to be honest, I felt relieved. I was like, if I go for law school like this, with the way these people
at home, there was no information. We're just reading for endless hours.
I said I would have broken down mentally.
It was tough. Yeah, true.
I would have broken down mentally because I'll be like, I did not want to do this.
And now I did it.
So I was like, the year was going by for me. So I didn't feel bad at all. I felt like I made the best decision for my life. So all the fear I was feeling was gradually
ebbing away,
small. And the more I got into tech, the more I learned about tech, the more I found like a
standing, like, okay.
I found standing, okay, I can do this. So it was easier for me to like, it got easier as the day went by. It got easier, okay, I can do this. So I took more courses, took more classes. Now I'm just saying, not everybody will do tech. Not everybody, people will do other things. You can decide to be like Tosin and be a makeup artist or do your business or set up something. You can decide to do something entirely different. It's all up to you. But I decided to learn everything I could about the industry I wanted to go into. I decided, okay, I wanted to do tech. First of all, what do I want to do in tech? I wanted to be a software engineer. So I just said, you know what? This is what I'm going to laser focus on. This is what I'm going to do. So it got easier with time.
Yeah.
And then, but the day when you guys finally graduated,
that day
was a happy, sad moment for me because I felt like this could have been me. I could have been saying,
my
God, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
But the thing is that for me, I've not been a person that cares about titles or all those things. But I could have been saying it that but it was a bit. I felt like a tinge of sadness, like just a tiny tinge that this could have been me. Yes. But I thought about it that no, because when you finish all this law school thing, you still have to go and start looking for work.
You guys.
So and the job market is not smiling.
For lawyers especially, is rising on a daily basis. So like if in 2018 you could get 30k salary, for example, and be okay,
like just okay.
You can get by. You can go to your mommy's house in Ibadan, maybe perhaps go to your house and go and carry rice, you know, that kind of thing. Stay with your parents for as long. Now
you can't try it.
Everybody's eye is red. Do you get? So yeah, that's actually true.
I mean, if I went to law school, I couldn't have done Fit and Proper podcast.
Yes. Oh my God, you guys, she's the Fit and Proper. She's the KE from Fit and Proper. So if you're a law student, for my set, you probably listen to at least one episode. I don't know how how I
we
don't
had
know.
we had a good number of
Yes,
issues.
because like they helped. So that time we listened to, maybe they'll pick a course, they will bring sometimes guest speakers and they talk about it. So like when you're bathing or you're taking a stroll, you can just be listening to your notes, literally listening to it in a very chilled way.
Yeah, and we're starting a new episode for the new law school set. So we're going to continue that.
You guys, so I'm plugging you on that. If you're going to law school, Fit and Proper Podcasts is on Apple, Spotify. I think
it's on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Yeah, and it's really, really helpful.
What am I doing now? Like I said earlier, I'm still building DigiLaw, like, because Fit and Proper Podcast, for example, is one of the products of DigiLaw, and we have other podcasts coming out too. Then also, I'm going to be resuming as a product specialist in a tech company, very good tech company here in Lagos. Then I'm still taking classes in software engineering because I just feel like I'm not good enough yet to apply for jobs as a software engineer. But my goal is that by next year, early next year, I will start looking for how to push for a software engineer role in the company I'm in, because I like the company I'm in. Graduate program.
Yes, I want us to talk about this one.
Yeah, so that's why I'm all glammed up like this. Thanks to Revo.
Have you guys seen that meme of the makeup artist and Amuse? Like how makeup artists to look like the makeup they did.
I'm graduating from the Nigerian University of Technology and Management with a postgraduate certificate in technology, entrepreneurship, and design. It's a 1-year multidisciplinary intensive program here in Nigeria, and currently they are running something called the NUTM Scholars Program, and what they are trying to do is trying to like build the culture, build the reputation. They basically want to be the Harvard for Africa. Proud to be a part of it. I'm the founding class. I'm proud to be of the founding class.
Scholarship babies, yo.
Yes, I was in a scholarship, and so today is my graduation, and that's why I'm looking like this.
So we just took this opportunity. Let's just record, because after now we don't know when we'll see you guys. Lagos is crazy. Adulting is hard.
Yes.
So like you can be living next door to someone that
actually we live right next door.
Do you get?
The way I like to describe it for simplicity is like an MBA program, but focused on tech. I'm very focused on Africa, and the reason why I really like the program is because I feel like nobody can solve Africa's problem except Africans.
Sure.
And I'm really passionate about solving Africa's problem, no matter how difficult it gets. Even though every one of us wants to jackpot, I'm one of those people that really, really care about solving Africa's problem and being part of the solution. Really glad it's been an awesome 1 year. It's been intensive. There were times that, oh my god, I thought I was going to drop out or die because it was really intensive. It's as intensive as law school, actually.
Yes.
It's just that we don't have final exams.
Yes.
So we have this EOP system and projects. So we work on a lot of projects. It's very hands-on. So for example,
there is like a scholarship thing running, and we don't know how long to run for. But if you want more information, I think I could plug the link. I will put the link in my bio, in the description box rather, and they just put the Instagram page, so you guys can go and do your research intensely. Me and Kay were talking the other day, and then like we're talking about how there are actually jobs. It's just that there are no jobs in certain fields.
Yes.
So when you go on LinkedIn, for example, and you check the job feature, if you're not using it, you should be using it. You're going to see like a lot of jobs for software engineers, for designers, product managers,
UI UX.
And then if you go to digital marketing, you'll be seeing community manager, social media manager, SEO specialist,
SEO strategist,
Google ads, and brand strategist, brand development manager. So like,
but young people that are coming out of university, they are not exactly optimized for these
jobs.
They
are not trained at all for it. So like it's an issue. And if you are a very disciplined person, what I would just say is that there are so many free resources, like so many.
Udemy,
honestly, like
YouTube,
our parents, guys. So I mean, this has been fun.
Yes, I have to go for my graduation.
As in, she literally is going for her graduation right now, like follow-up video. If the certain questions come in that I think we need to address and everything, maybe I will do a follow-up video.
Yeah, we can
for it. Yeah, we'll find like some time. And
if people want more questions,
if you guys have any questions, just please. You meet exams, you still meet challenging situations in front.
Yes.
So
everywhere has their challenges.
Everywhere, literally. So
but you have to be willing to learn.
Exactly.
You have to be willing to do the work. Like you have to really.
Yes, and you know that if you don't go right, people are watching you. It's more like they want to. I'm not saying it to shade anyone, but people want to prove it, like, oh, we told you to go, kind of situation.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
you think you were smart for not going.
Yeah.
So I feel like that pressure alone, you have to put in the work.
Exactly.
Like you
must not fail.
Because
I can't fail.
I have a channel. This is Kay's YouTube channel also, so I'm just going to plug it there.
Yeah.
She hasn't posted in a while, but then she said she's going to be back.
Yeah, I'm going to be back. Like the last 1 year was intense, so I had to.
Alright, so anyway, guys, follow me on Instagram. Once again, I did that makeup. So you guys realize that I'm a makeup artist. I'm good. You're seeing my work without any light, natural light, face popping, skin set. I'm just telling myself, anyways. So you guys should have a nice day, and I pray that God will guide you in any decision that you want to make. I pray that God actually guides you through and holds your hand. You should allow Him, but then, Amen. Bye bye. Bye, guys.